Videos I talk about virtual reality and these kind of things that, well, it's interesting, but it's not the most interesting that I want to say or I can say. I I've been investigating so much time about so many things and all this stuff, all this business, all these kind of things that many people call ufology. That's not ufology, that's exocosmobiology, or that's inner politics of the countries. Ufology is politics. Well, the last thing you can think about this is that ufology is politics, but ufology is politics. That's the truth. So if you talk about cosmobiological, about aliens, about extraterrestrials, and about all these things, you must talk about governments. And you must talk about the resistance, and you must talk about the revolution. If you talk about ufology and you only talk about, oh, what nice is to talk about these strange things are floating out in the space and are with us and many things and all this shit. You are doing tourism, you are not investigating. The true investigators are revolutionaries. The true investigators in this kind of things, as they call ufology, they are revolutionary and they are, of course, they are part of the guerrilla, they are part of the resistance, and they are part of the revolutionary part of the world. They want to change things. If you know a ufologist that doesn't want to change things, he's paid by his own government, okay? There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of channels at YouTube of people who talks about giants, who talk about UFOs, who talk about all the things. They are very, very smart talking about all these things. But no one of them talk about the revolution. No one of them talk to the people to the heart and talk. They are slaving us. No one of them talk about it. No one of them is in an active plane against the politics. They are not anonymous. They are not Zapatistas. They are not from anyone. They are not nothing. Because they want this status quo. They love this. So they are part of these cover-up operations that they call ufology. Well, the most important thing that we can say is that the aliens, we are the aliens, because these people that are not from our race, that they are reptoids or are insectoids, they are older than us. They are here. There are some species, and there are some individuals that have 2,000, 3,000 years old here at our planet. I'm not talking about in the deep space. I know that there are reptoids that have 3,000 years, or insectoids that have 3,500 years or 4,000 years, and they are living now in these moments. So all what you think about religions, you must think it about once again. I think that all the sacred texts from all the religions are very important. But when you think that there is a ship at the moon at the Operation Apollo 20. There is a ship at the moon that is there landing since 1,500 millions of years, and they have found an, a girl with many. They are alive. Her body is alive inside this ship, and this girl is now alive yet at an hospital at the USA. Of course, it's an alien girl, but she is older than our own planet. But they have said that is our planet as old. Think about it. This girl is older than the ship she was in. This ship was at the moon, and this ship has 1,500 million of years old. The girl is older, or not. So, all what you think about the history of your own planet, of your own universe, or of the religions is nothing more than a part of this history, of the gods, or the. There is a ship that is older than our own planet. So, and there are beings on our planet that they have thousands of years old. There are beings. What we are talking about? What we are talking about? What we are talking about ufology, about religion. What we are talking about mythology, human mythology. Of course, they are part of a history. This ship and this girl was human. So human race is older. It's not part of this planet only. We are older and we came from out of this planet. So we are part of a history that they don't want to tell us. Why don't they tell us our own history? That we are fighting against these reptoids since the beginning, since millions of thousands of millions of thousands of millions of thousands of thousands of thousands of millions of years ago. Since the beginning of the universe, of these universes, that we have ships, that we came from ships, that in our remain, that we have in our minds, there remain information. What remain in our minds is what we came from. We came from these ships, these fighting ships. We are part of a crew of a ship. We are trying to find the members of our crew in this planet. Some people are lucky as me. I found the crew. I know who I am. I know the people who I was lost in the deep space in my ship. I know who I am, who I was, who I am. I know the people that was part of my crew. I found them. I met them. I know who they are. I found my love. I found my friends. You know, I found my enemies. That they were fighting me since million years ago. And now we are here together. Fighting again. I know this. I remember. I have memory. We are not part of this life. We are part of many lives. We are part of many planets. We are part of a history very older, very much older than our memories remain. The religions that we have invented are truly useful. because they are light. But this is lighter. This light that I'm telling you lighting is lighter than these religions. I'm not more important than this religion. I'm not talking about this. I am not one. I am not. I as you, as all the people that are watching me. We are the same. We are one. Remember, please, because we must remember the Creator. We must remember the only one. The religions was a part of this because they try that we remember who we are. But this history that I am talking about is older than these religions. Some of our ships are older than this own planet. Some of our memories, some of our before lives was older than this planet. I had a life that I was living 2 or 3 or 4,000 years in other planet. I know what's eternity. I know what's the infinity, the time and the space. I know what's this. We all of you and me know about this. We can talk about this now. It's the moment to do this. We are not part of this planet, only part of this planet. We are part of a human race. We are part of the human race, of a history of freedom, the human race, of a part of emancipation of the human race. Please don't forget who you really are, who we really are. Don't forget who you love. Don't forget what you love. Please remember. Remember your truth. Remember your history, your own history. Now is the time to remember. Now is the time that we remember who we are. To remember the members of your crew, to remember your ship. We came from other planets. We came from other planets. We came and we are here in a mission to find them, to find our crew. And when we find all of them, then we can fight. Then we'll fight. All together. We'll recover. We can rebuild our ship. I know this. We can remember the map to return to our house, to our stars. We can do it. Now. We can do it. It's the time. It's our time. Please, beloved, remember who you are. Thank you very much. The resistance goes on 2016.